So let us create a class called student again with some more functions to understand it better. So class student, and let us first declare the constructor function, which is init, which stands for initialization, and give self comma name. Don't forget to add self. And now let us say self name is equal to name, and self dot attend is equal to 0. The student's initial attendance is 0, and self dot marks is equal to empty list. We are giving empty list, and print welcome, let us say anything, to the school, and dot format, and inside that name or self dot name, both are same because we have initialized. Now we can give it as name. And so now let us see, first execute it before adding further functions. So now we can create a student1 is equal to the class name, and pass the name as, let us say the same, Peter. So welcome Peter. Let us, like this we can create any number of students. Student2, let us say calling. So now if you want to see the name of student1, student2 calling. Let us see the attendance. Student1 dot attendance is 0. Let us see student1 dot marks. Marks is a empty list now. Now let us write some more functionality to our class, and then again we will see. So let us define like add in marks, add marks, space, and inside that self comma, let us say MA stands for marks. There is error. And now self dot marks, we will be adding marks to the list whenever user entered using this function add mark. Let us say add marks, let it be, we will be confused, add marks. Okay, so self dot marks dot, there is a function called append, and which will be adding to the list, and we will be passing the value of mark. And now let us define one more, like let us update the attend day, attend days CLF self, and here self dot attend, we are updating this. Whenever he will be in the class, this method will be executed and this will be increased. So for this we will write plus is equal to 1. This is nothing but we have seen like sum is equal to sum plus 1. Instead of this you can also write plus is equal to 1. Both are same. And now let us declare one more, get the average of the student, AVG. Once he entered the marks, he will get the average. We will be returning the average like sum of total marks is self dot marks. This is sum is also a function which will add all the integer values inside the list. Self dot marks, all the values inside the will be added. So divided by the length of the self dot marks. So this will actually give the length of the list. So marks divided by the length will give the average. So this is we have finished. Let us now create some student1 is equal to, let us say s1 to save the typing time. Student, let us create a name ROB, let us say robot. So welcome robot, we have created successfully object. Now let us see what we can do. We can call, so let first see what is the attendance. S1 dot attend, now it is 0. So we will call this function and increment the attendance. S1 dot attend days. So he has, when he entered the class, this method will be called automatically, suppose. So now let us see the attendance. That attend is 1. It will be incrementing by 1 1 1. And now let us add the student marks. So first let us see s1 student1 dot marks, which is empty. Now to add, we will be calling this method add marks. S1 dot add marks, and inside that give the values, like say in the first subject he got 98. S1 dot add marks, this time 75 dot add marks, let us say 70. Like this we can add all the subject marks into it. Let us say 65. Now let us see s1 dot marks. So these are all the marks. Now if you call the function s1 dot get average, you should get the average. So this is the average. Hope you understood. Keep practicing. We will be looking more into the details in upcoming sessions. So keep practicing.